Here I am back in the car, about to head out. It's a little cool today, so I got my little cardigan situation on and my tennis shoes today because the weather is a little bit cooler, but it still feels good. It feels good. But I'm gonna have to go out to run an errand, and then I have to, well, I don't have to, but since I'm out, I don't want to waste a trip. So I'm going to make a little pit stop by a thrift store, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pit stop by a thrift store and see what I can see. So I figured out, turn y'all on and take y'all along with me on this little journey today. I'm gonna make it quick because there's actually some things I want to do at home today, so I'm not gonna stay out long. That's what I'm saying right now. But I might get carried away and decide, oh well, let me go to this thrift store because it's right down the street. So I might do that, but I'll bring y'all along to see what I can see in the thrift store. I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. Well, I do want to take back those small sweaters that I had for Max. So I may run by Aldi and see if they have his correct size. And if they don't, I'll just return them. And yeah, I think that's it. And if they don't have his size, I may stop by Pop Shelf because I was told that they have some for the same price. So we'll see, because I really wanted to get him some new sweaters and shirts and things for the season. So he has some, but I think he has more pajama style clothing for like the Christmas season. So we'll see. Anyway, I was just popping in to open up this video, let y'all know what I had going on for the day, and we gon' see what we can get into. Ooh, this water good and cold. All right, y'all, let's go. Hey y'all, I'm popping back in to share with y'all my thoughts on this new cookie that I tried. On the other video, a couple videos back, I shared with y'all the iced oatmeal cookies that I picked up from Walmart that I have not had in like years, but I love them. And somebody commented and said I need to try the cookies from Aldi. They have the iced oatmeal cookies as well, and I wanted to try them and let y'all know what I thought. I'm nervous already because it's a little different. It's not as soft. The texture is a little different. It smells the same. It doesn't have as much icing on it as the other one. So we're gonna try it and see. It's harder. Okay, it's not bad, but it's not the Great Value brand. I definitely prefer the Great Value brand over these, but this is an option, you know. If I couldn't get the Great Value brand, I would get these for sure. But the main thing to me is the texture. Now, maybe if I warm them up, it would help a little bit. So I'll have to warm it up later when I get home to try it and see if there's a difference. So if you like the iced oatmeal cookies, you can find them at Aldi. All right, let me go. Headed to the thrift store. Hey guys, so I popped into Dirt Cheap. Let me just say, I don't know why I set myself up to come into this store. I know right off the bat that I really despise this store, But I think my only reasoning for coming in here was because previous years they've had a ton of Christmas trees, and I wanted to just look and see if they had any out, but they did not have any out. So it was kind of like a waste. But I normally really just don't like this store. It's just like everything is just thrown everywhere, and the prices are not dirt cheap in my opinion. So as quick as I went in, I think I left out just as quick. Now that's something you'll know about me. If I'm looking for something specific and I go in the store and I graze it, I'm not going to get off track, sidetracked, and go look around a million other places. I can go in and I can leave right out. So I didn't see what I was looking for, so I left out of here pretty quick. Okay, I came into one other store because it was not far from dirt cheap, and yeah, these trees, they had some trees, but I was like, for the prices that they were and the way that they looked, I feel like I could just buy a brand new tree. So this is another store that I probably was in there 5 minutes maybe. I browsed through, hit a few aisles, didn't see anything to catch my attention, and left out really quick. Plus, it smelled funny in here, so I was just like, we're gonna just chalk this day up. Okay, this is my last store, my last stop that I made today. I couldn't just go home like that. I had to go out on the up level, okay? So I had 2 bad experiences at the thrift store. So I had to make myself feel a little bit better by coming to Big Lots. Big Lots had some amazing Christmas decor, some great looking Christmas trees. Definitely check them out if you're looking for a Christmas tree. I believe this is where we're going to get the tree from that we're looking for. So I'm just going to browse around, check out the store, and let y'all see what they got. if you know what this is, you know what time it is. I am in the kitchen prepping and cutting up my Trinity for my cornbread dressing for Thanksgiving. I'm doing this in advance because the more prep work you do and prepare, the easier it will be when it's time to get everything going and cooking. So just popping in to show y'all what I was doing. Hey y'all, in the kitchen about to cook up some fried cabbage and decided to pick y'all up. I wasn't going to record because I've made cabbage before, but I'm like, I'll pick y'all up for a quick sec. I have some olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to add in some beef sausage, some beef smoked sausage that I have. I really did not feel like cooking today, but I'm like, Dorcas, you got food in there to cook the food. So today's one of them days I had to force myself to get up and cook. It's like that sometimes, at least for me. I don't know about you. So I actually made some cornbread first. Got that already in the oven. If you're not new here, you know I love to make a quick meal. So this is going to be one of them ones that I throw together really quick. So I'm starting off with adding my beef sausage in here. And I'm just only using beef sausage. I used a whole link, how it came. And I'm using some red bell peppers and some onions. So I'm gonna get my sausage sauteed up, and at the same time I'm gonna throw in my peppers and onions. This is one of those one pot dishes, really quick and easy but delicious at the same time. You get your vegetable, you get a little protein. So you got a balanced meal with one pot. So I'm gonna let that saute up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my cabbage and get it cleaned up. So I'll be back. All right. So I have my cabbage here. You can cut up your cabbage however you choose to. What I normally do is just cut this back off, and then sometimes I cut it in chunks, or sometimes I cut it in like really small thin pieces. So see how that core is still in there? I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, y'all, my sausage and peppers have been sauteing for a little bit. I'm gonna add in some minced garlic, and stir that up before I cut my cabbage up. I mean, not cut my cabbage up, before I add my cabbage in here. So after you've sauteed your sausage, I like to do it when they're probably a little bit more than halfway done, probably about 70% done. Some have a little char on there and some don't. The onions and peppers are cooking down, but they're not translucent. And then I go in and add my cabbage. Here's my cabbage here. Got it all chopped up. This is just one kind of medium to small cabbage. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit. And then I'm going to add my cabbage right on top. Some people take their sausage out. I don't necessarily do that because I'm going to stir it all up together. I want all those flavors to combine and blend right in. And it smells really, really good already. So while we're at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add in my seasoning. I like to add in some nature seasoning. This is my new season that I've gotten not long ago. I'm going to add in this garlic pepper. And that's going to eliminate me having to add in like garlic powder and pepper. I tried this on my spaghetti squash and it was really good. And then I'm going to add in some Italian seasoning because I love the way it adds flavor to the cabbage. Gives it a different flavor. And then one last thing, I'm going to add in some onion powder. And that's going to be it. Oh wait, let me open up my new onion powder really quick. But as you can see, this meal does not take long at all. It's really quick. Oh, I forgot one thing. I'm going to add in a little paprika for color. Alright, we're going to give this a little stir and then put the top on it and let it finish frying up. And of course, it's up to you on how tender you like your cabbage. I like mine not mushy, but soft enough with a tidbit of a bite to it. So what I'll do is come back when it's cooked down and ready. Okay? So I'll be back. Y'all, not quite done, probably about another 20 minutes and we'll be ready. So I'm just popping in to show y'all the almost finished meal because I believe you get the gist, and you can always go back and watch another one of my fried cabbage videos. But yeah, this is the cornbread, looking delicious. I add a little bit of butter on top. Might even drizzle a little bit of honey, but it's not necessary. That's optional. Yeah, guys, this is dinner for the night that I whipped up in probably about 35-40 minutes. So now I gotta clean the dishes. I'm gonna push myself to go and clean up because once I sit down, it's over. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this meal, and I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Hey guys, guess what? I have a little bonus that I wanted to add to the video before I closed it out. So I wasn't going to even record this part, but I was like, I know I feel that it's going to be bomb, and I don't want to not have this footage to show y'all. So I decided to pick up the camera. Okay, hopefully y'all appreciate me for that. So I'm about to make a spice cake. Okay, I'm going to do a little remix on it. A little remix on this box cake that I have. But don't get it twisted. It is definitely homemade because I made it in my home. Okay, so I took the ingredients from the box, poured it in here. I'm using 2 boxes of Betty Crocker spice cake. I added in some brown sugar and some granulated sugar and got that all mixed up. I'm going to list all the ingredients down in the description box so you'll know exactly what I did and the measurements, and that way you can try it if you'd like to. I really feel like I broke the code. So let me tell y'all a little thing. So a couple of weeks back, I made a sweet potato cake, right? And I made it in a bundt pan. So I don't know why I made it in a bundt pan, because I knew that wasn't the end goal I was going for. I didn't want a bundt cake. I didn't want a pound cake. I wanted it to be a layered cake like this. So I did a little research, did a little studying, and I'm like, I know I can do this, and I feel like I can get what I want, the flavor that I want with this spice cake. So got the spice cake all mixed up, baked up. It looking good, it's smelling good. And yeah, how about this cake turned out exactly how I wanted it to turn out. It tastes exactly how I wanted it to taste. No, I did not use pureed sweet potato. Surprisingly, I used pureed pumpkin, but the spices and the flavor made it taste so good, y'all. So right here, I'm ending up making some, what it is, cream cheese frosting for the cake. So I used just cream cheese, heavy cream, powdered sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, and made my frosting. So good, by the way. And this is the exact same frosting that I made for the last cake that I made. And I knew then that the frosting was A1, top tier. It was ready. So that's the easy part. But guys, I am too excited that this cake turned out the way I wanted to. This is like the perfect cake for the Thanksgiving holiday. The perfect cake if you're into the spice vibe. Of course, you can not add additional spices like I did in mine. But it was so good. Y'all should have seen me and how excited I was once this cake finished. So yeah, this is the one. I've cracked the code. I use this box cake as my base. And yeah, y'all. So if you want to give it a try, let me know if you tried it or you plan to try it. Definitely let me know and let me know what you think. I use, you know, the cake mix, some sugar, some milk, what else? Yeah, cream cheese, butter, and oil. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, I'm not gonna try to run this whole thing down. I'll have it in the description box for you. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and thank y'all if you've made it this far. I really appreciate y'all. Don't critique me too bad because I'm no professional cake icing person, but I did what I can, and what all that matters to me is the flavor. The flavor is amazing. It's there. So don't forget to let me know if you try this out. I think it'll be perfect. A perfect addition on your Thanksgiving table next week. Okay? So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.